What's going on, guys? This is Dynamic Duos here, and this is going to be episode 3 of my MLB 12 This Show franchise with the Arizona Diamondbacks, and we're in first place, 47 and 30. We're in July. June was really good for us. We started interleague play against Oakland, and we did pretty well, swept them. And then Texas, we surprisingly took 2 games out of that series out of 3, and then for some reason ended up getting swept by the Angels. I don't really know what happened here. I guess inconsistent offenses. We only scored 5-2 and then 2 runs, so not very good. And then easy series here against the last place Mariners. We swept them, and then another easy series against Chicago, and then took 2 out of 3 against my Atlanta Braves, and then we are still in the series with the Brewers. So this video is going to be dedicated to trying to make trades and trying to improve our roster and making it better. So I have 2 trades already set up that I already know that I'm definitely going to get. I guess I can show you who I'm going to get before I actually do it. We're going to be trading people to the Red Sox for Will Middlebrooks and Anthony Renato, I believe is how you pronounce that. A potential starter, could eventually become a very good, decent starting pitcher. Don't know if he could develop into a ace or anything, but we'll see. And I want to stack up on as many pitchers as I can, just in case I'm not able to sign back Kennedy or Hudson or even Saunders or any of my already A potential guys on the roster. So we're going to be trading Takashi Saito and Ryan Roberts. And the only reason I'm adding Ryan Roberts onto the trade is because I want Middlebrooks to jump right into the rotation, or not in the rotation, but into the lineup. So we'll do this trade. And then one more that I already know I can do is going to involve another AL East team. It's going to be Matt Moore and Jose Molina. And the only reason Jose Molina is in the trade is he is the one who makes this all work. I don't exactly know why. It just happened to be that way. So him, and David Hernandez. And the only person I'm upset about losing is David Hernandez. And actually, I might look to get another reliever. Anybody locked up? I could get Wade Davis, but they don't want to trade him. Everybody else is in their final year. Let's see, he's 25 or 26. So let's get someone of around the same age. J.P. Howell wouldn't be bad to add. He's a good lefty, but they're paying him too much money. Josh Lukey, he's actually a starter in real life if I remember correctly. B potential. Which one? This one seems, Lukey seems to be having the better season. So let's do this, a 3-way trade, or 3-player trade I should say, that will work out. So we're picking up Matt Moore, who I haven't decided what to do with yet. As we take a look at the rotation, it's either going to come down to Cole Minter being sent down to AAA and Moore in the 5th spot, because I feel like to have a good rotation you have to have 2 lefties, at least 2 lefties in your rotation to kind of balance it out. And I believe we did get the trade worked out. So we'll just figure it all out when it get to that point. So let's move Middlebrooks onto the 40-man roster and then up to the major league level. And I think that what actually happens sometimes is they'll accidentally call up like somebody I don't want. Okay, so having 3 catchers on the roster isn't exactly what I want. I may look to move Blanco or Molina, because 3 catchers on your roster just seems to be too much. But we'll see here. How can I use Middlebrooks? Especially against righties, he seems to be a little better. 6th spot isn't too bad. So we'll move him up here, and then up to there. Oh, excuse me. Actually, we'll hit him 5th against lefties because he's actually pretty good against lefties. Alright. And then we got Matt Moore and Lukey. So Who should we put in the setup man's role? How about we throw Lukey right in there? Hate when it does that. It pisses me off. Or actually, should we put a lefty in there? Just, let's put Breslow in there. He's kind of proven himself. Now, what do I want to do? Do I want to put more in the rotation and take Cole Minter out? I think that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. And let me take a look at our AAA rotation just to... come on. Just to see. We'll put Renato in there. And clear this out. Okay. So we have probably a better AAA rotation than I expected. We can send Cole Minter down and put him in the rotation because we have one guy down there who actually isn't even a starter or doesn't have the stamina for it. So I feel bad about sending him down, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do and make room for players who are doing good and get rid of the ones who aren't. So we'll sim past the All-Star game. And we're winning again, so this is good. No, don't even care. No. Alright, good. We got $5,200,000 from our Billboard contracts. That'll help me out a load in the off-season. Definitely trying to sign back all these players. Seeing if we get any trade offers. If not, we'll sim a little bit into August, because sometimes I end up getting trade offers in August and you never know. And it's always when I'm not recording, whenever I'm like simming up to the end of the season, I'll get like this surprise request or something, anything like that. What? Never mind. Alright, so we'll actually sim up to the trade deadline, because I actually have one trade in mind that I want to do, or one player I'd like to move before the deadline. Alright, so we're still in first place by a good margin. And it sucks because I don't want to go to the playoffs our first year. But I guess if we're a good enough team, might as well. Alright, so I want to get rid of one of these guys. And Blanco seems like the obvious option, because he's costing us the most money right now. So let's see here. I want to kind of get a couple of well, maybe not a couple, but I'm looking for a position that we're not exactly deep at prospect wise. Middlebrooks is doing pretty decent. We could use a decent prospect somewhere, but it's just, somebody said I should try to get BJ Upton, but the thing with BJ Upton is it's too risky to get him, and it's not worth it. I don't think he's all that great, but I could see why you guys would want him on the team, because, have both Uptons on the team, and I understand that, but I really don't want to risk it. Trading someone that ends up doing really well at the end of the season, and then, have Upton who's costing me money out of my butt, so, because he is a free agent after this year, and that's the only thing that scares me. I'd like to pick up a nice reliever that I could put in the setup role. What? No, I'm not streaming. I'm actually doing a live commentary. Oh, little siblings, they kill you.
I just want to ask you a question.
Oh, I hate. Oh, we got a lefty. Scott Downs. He's old, isn't he? Dang, I don't want that. Joel Peralta having a crappy year. No, thank you. I could probably get a little bit more for what I'm asking, but still. I just want to get rid of him, and I don't want to release him, because then I may have to end up paying him money. Ooh, I could get Alexi Ogando. Are you serious? Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Thank you. I will take that any day of the week. Trade accepted, maybe? Trade accepted. That's what's up. Get all these trade waiver messages away. Alright, so we got Alexi Ogando now. That's pretty good. Could be a potential spot starter if I needed him. If we got some serious injuries, I could throw him in the rotation and, use him as a spot starter. What a spot starter is, if you don't know, is someone who just kind of fills a role for maybe an injured player, or you know, let's say let's say Hudson with his terrible, well, not terrible, but not above 500 win-loss record. If he had, like, crappy ERA and was walking more people than striking out, and I needed to get him out of the rotation for a couple of starts, and I needed someone to fill in, Agondo would just jump in there and take the spot. So that cleans up our lineup a little bit, and everybody's on fire down here. Wow. 12 home runs, 15 out of Young, 7 out of Kubel, 2 out of Middlebrooks, but he's got a decent average. Montero's having a monster season. Goldschmidt, up to his usual ways. Let's see. I want to try something. You can't do it, can you? Is he out here? Of course not. I was gonna see if I could trade first basemen. I wanted to try to get ooh. No. If I could trade Rizzo for Goldschmidt, that would be awesome. But I'd have to put Goldschmidt on, the trade waivers or whatever. Astros are never willing to take any salary. It's just their way, I guess. I don't know. There's the benefits of live commentaries. Kids outside your house making noise, and crazy maniac dog can't do anything about it. If I could, I would. Maybe what I'll do is I'll start locking him up in like a and if you know from the live stream, he doesn't ever quit. He just doesn't stop. He'll keep going. I remember one morning I actually woke up and he just kept barking and barking and barking and barking, and he wouldn't stop. It was like impossible to get him to stop until I finally came at him with a shoe. I've threatened to kill him. As mean as that sounds, I've threatened to kill him before. Let's see. Goldschmidt is a potential, and Rizzo is a potential also. But Rizzo's hitting over 300 and has over 21 home runs in AAA. So if I moved Goldschmidt onto trade waivers, I could move Overbay into the lineup for a couple of days and then work out a trade to get a new first baseman, to get a power-hitting first baseman. I think I'm going to risk it. If you place Paul Goldschmidt on trade waivers, the other organizations will have 2 days to claim him. If he clears waivers without being claimed, you may then trade him. If he is claimed, you will have an opportunity to withdraw the waiver request. Okay, I'm cool with that. And then we'll move Overbay up and just... Oh, so if he's on waivers, it doesn't... He can still play? Oh, wait, never mind. No, he doesn't. It just wasn't... the move didn't actually happen. Okay, they already put him in there. I get it now. Cleared waivers. You may now trade this player even though it is after the deadline. Alright, let's see if we can do this. I doubt it. I'm very doubtful of this, but you never know. We could try it. It's worth giving it a shot. Oh, snap. Alright, this changes everything. Because if I can get Anthony Rizzo... Oh, why did I do that? Damn it. I mean, darn it. Sorry. If I can do this, Rizzo's a free agent after this year. So I could potentially lock him up, for a decently long time. And I like Goldschmidt, but we have plenty of right-handed power hitters with Aaron Hill, Upton, Young, adding Middlebrooks. Getting Rizzo would give us a left-handed power bat. I think I'm going to trade. I think I'm going to do this. Is there anything else that I could get out of the Cubs to make this deal just like more sweeter than it already is? I was doubting this, and no. Get another reliever. Any decent prospects down here that I know of? Christian Yelich is pretty good. No, of course not. I wouldn't trade 2 potential guys for one. I don't need a center fielder. Well, this looks good enough. Anthony Rizzo for Paul Goldschmidt. It was worth the risk. We'll do it. Alright, I'm happy with this. I was doubting it at first, but it seems to have worked out. And we got it. Alright, that's what's going down. That's what's up. Oh, poop. That would have sucked. That would have extremely sucked if that would have happened. If I'd have quit. We'll send him back down. Waivers, don't care. Move him to the majors. And put him right into the fire. Right into the lineup. Getting younger every day, folks. That's what we do here. Alright, so he looks good in this lineup. Lefty behind some protection of Chris Young. Add another left-handed power bat. I like it. Wow, don't know if you can hear the static of the TV. Freaking parents don't give me any privacy. Pain in the butt. Alright, so that looks like that's going to be it. We've made some good moves. Actually, let's do a little bit more simulating. Let's sim to the end of the Cardinals series. Since I have so many Cardinals fans, let's do this. We'll go game by game for all you Cardinals fans out there. You'll show how true of a subscriber you are if you actually watch all of this video. Oh my god, we're on a tear right now. I guess getting Anthony Rizzo actually paid off. Alright. Let's see how he's doing before I actually do this. Cold. And he blows. 3 home runs and 4 hits, though. Not bad. We'll give him, you know, he's only, what is he, 21, 20, 22. Okay. So he has a little bit of time to develop. Game by game. Win. Yes. Win. Yes. Michael Pineda. Good pick. Ah, darn. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in episode 4.